So Sherilyn here. This is the 29th of April, and I'm getting ready to leave this nightmare Airbnb Lafayette. Just had a. I don't. This is what I don't need. I don't need to be chastised. Just had a conversation. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to straighten things out with this owner, Lapierre, from Lebanon. They're living in Lebanon. I need to step outside. This is ruining my whole journey. I never had such a nightmare experience. I met 1628 Centaur, Centaur Village Drive. I'm stepping outside, and I made an agreement in the beginning that I could use the sun deck. I don't know why there's so many things that he is complaining about me and his wife in the background. I don't need people to be chastising me, every second of the day. This is a drama. So I just want you to know that Airbnb, I want to air my grievances, and he dared to threaten me on the phone when I just try to straighten out. Like I was telling you, if Airbnb you're listening, this is Sherilyn. And I never had such a nightmare experience, which I was locked out for hours in the middle of the night. I was very concerned when I was told there was no check-in instruction until the day I checked in, which the very first night I was supposed to be here, my plane got turned around. As you know, travelers are wary. So second night I got here, and I made it very clear I wasn't going to come in at 10, but the place is locked up like worse than keeping the burglars out. It was keeping the traveler out. Okay, there's 3 lock boxes or different codes. 554628, that's one code. Another lock box is like a realtor, and it's way down below. It's like you have to kneel on the ground, and if you don't have a battery in your cell phone, good luck, because there's no porch light. And I already said that. Like I said, I was willing to let it go, but it was a very intense conversation I got from this Pierre. I said, can I use the grass for a little sunning and all that kind of stuff? Everything was good until now. Nothing is good anymore. Nothing is permissible anymore. We had agreed. I wanted to be very careful and be cautious in the beginning. I'm not ruining people's places. I want to make sure everything's straight out before I leave, and that's what I told him. My plane is 6 or 7 or whatever, so I had a checkout time agreement, and he doesn't seem to be happy about that. And not only that, when he made a so-called special offer, meaning when he made that reservation when I came here, I'm talking about Pierre and Gigi of the 1628, what do you call Centaur Circle Drive in Lafayette, Colorado. Okay, this is the place I booked Airbnb. I stayed at other B&B before, and it was very pleasant. But this turned out to be a nightmare because these people, they're out of the country, and then they have some other people staying here. They took the keys, and like I said, the lock boxes, like so many of them, was confusing at night. I could not even get in. And not only that, I said I was willing to let it go, but they're treating me like a child. They're messaging me. If you've seen the messages, it's like, the book of Mormon or something. It went on and on and on and on. I have no peace as a traveler. I paid. I'm a customer. I do not need to be treated this badly. And also, not only that, he tried to get more money out of me. He said, listen to this. Pierre says, he kept saying this. He's still after the money. He said, I made a mistake when I made you a special offer. You know what a special offer is 8 days for, I forgot, whatever the amount of money. And he made me an offer, so I did pay the full rate, which is, I guess, I don't know, $40 a day or something a little bit over that. Anyway, so I paid the full rate and Airbnb fees and so forth and so forth. But he said, after I paid it, and then before I came here, before I lost my first day, and I'm not complaining about that, he said, can you pay me another $40 for the cleaning? I forgot to bill you. And this is why I'm shaking. And he's calling me the die. I'm talking the day now because I don't know if the day is gonna end with this disaster. I just need to get out of here. Help me to get out of here. He said, "Can you pay me more money?" Because I got somebody coming to clean, like as if I'm making a mess. I'm not making a mess. They were complaining remotely. They said somebody, I don't know. There's just like so many things. Said I was cooking. How do you know it was me cooking? I was freezing my ass off the very first night here, and it's not like I did not made it very, very clear before I came. I made it very clear. Can I use the yard? I'm trying to be a good guest. I don't want to be a bad guest, but they're very evil hosts. This is all I can say. I'm going to stop for a second because otherwise it's just going to ruin my day.